confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Seminoles offense will have the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressure, they become very apt. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their deep. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Alabama's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here. The quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving your...
He gets it in! Touchdown,
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes in the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Fires left. Boy, is that one he wishes he could have back. A total misfire. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think a swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house and make big plays.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Knowles. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job.
Turning it off. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the tight end. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Caught on the outside. It's Williams.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks.
Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Quarterbacks
everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off and know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. At the 45 on his way. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. He's got him. He'll try to take it back. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Dropping back, it's Glenn. A little screen to the running back. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. They'll run it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Fourth and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Here comes that Alabama offense.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now they'll run the draw. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, what a cut! The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not.
He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Running free. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one tonight? Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to UCLA. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Seminoles in the hurry-up. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Wood or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. And some room to work. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Horton. He's loose. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Touchdown Tide! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Glenn. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. just enough time to get off one more snap. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Bring in the heat. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Noles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Barney. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Caught behind the line. It's Barney. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He's got it. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Converts on 4th down, still going. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
And they swarm him under.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Makes the grab past the marker. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide. Touchdown, Bama! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Glenn. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes that Alabama offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Offense is stopped. Will be observed on downs.
From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's all Chuck. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll operate out a split back.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let them go.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Under fire. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Hand off from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here we go. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's looking to pass. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt them. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll try to get it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the right side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. Started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The give to the tailback. He breaks a tackle. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
On the direct snap, it's Braswell. He fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Berry. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. Corrals it at the 45. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Bruce, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
It's complete to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. First and 10. Off play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And so they'll have one more chance. One possession behind. The pass interference penalty will give them an untimed down and a chance at a little glory. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. He'll take another shot here. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss.